Oh. I don't know. Should be good right now. How it is. 1, 1, 2, 3. Hi, Betsy. Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing great. It's interesting, yeah. We have gaming events since I'm streaming a lot on this channel about games and everything. Red Valley High. There is some sort of this event happening. It's called Gamescom, opening night live, like 2025. There, some sort of the good new games or something. Not good games. I mean new games. Elmao, the thumbnail. Yeah. Yeah.
Since this is a crossover collaboration, not
I
only
just
Monster
want to
of the
check-
Wilds, but Final Fantasy XIV would also be having a special collaboration.
Never played Final Fantasy. How is this? Is it for you guys? Have you touched it? Because I don't know. I never tried it. Hoping for a while. Okay, hi. It's just blah 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 game. Just like this big event, Gamescom opening. I see that Charlie Moist Critical also streams this stuff. Final Fantasy. Yeah. Some sort of the strange game. Or maybe it's not the Final Fantasy, but collab. They're collab, some sort of. I don't know. Sound is good. Okay, Betsy, thank you. I heard the new Monster Hunter runs like shit. Oh, I know. I haven't played it. Got a lot of people restream that one. Yeah. Maybe we're also gonna restream Final Fantasy 14. I just kicked in and probably I already missed half of it. What is this game? Some horror?
Knows the rules.
Yes, have you played Battlefield 6? No, I think it's not yet released. Demo version, you mean?
Look around you. They can see you.
I think I should play it.
Do you believe this is real? This isn't a game.
Okay.
It's a test.
Hi, Periodic. Thanks for commenting
Do you
today.
ever ask yourself,
Can you move with Denzel Washington flight really happen?
what are we here for?
No.
We're here to play.
Yeah. Ah, this is just a some blah blah blah. Some. What the hell is this?
Are you ready to play?
Are you ready to play?
Welcome to the world's biggest gaming playground. Game on. 500,000 people, 1,500 exhibitors, endless games to explore right here in Cologne. Discover rising stars at Game
In Germany? Really?
into the cosplay universe, on-site or online. Watch, join, become the hero. Experience live shows, esports battles, and creator events in the Gamescom event arena. Not in Cologne? Go to gamescom.global. Stream the highlights on Gamescom Now. Vote in the Gamescom Award. Or dive into our Games
Cologne. Cologne, it's Germany, yeah? Or where is it?
Community RPG. Gamescom
It's like home.
Epics. Loot awaits. We care. Gamescom runs on 100% renewable energy and puts accessibility first. The whole city joins in at the Gamescom City Festival. It doesn't stop there. The whole
Really? Okay, that's the big event. Yes, Germany, yeah. I think I've flown there once. For the maintenance. It was the ferry flight for the maintenance. Airplane maintenance. I think I'm too big here. I think I need to lower the image for you to see something.
I'm here at Gamescom, the biggest playground in the world, and what it has in store for you.
In the
we're
world?
Here to play, and the fun
Really?
is just getting started.
In Germany,
so,
Cologne.
Jeff, what's next? Is it anything good?
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a video game, I can tell you that much. Last year at the Game Awards, we had the honor of announcing the long-awaited return of one of Capcom's most iconic action series, Onimusha.
And tonight, we take the next step on that journey. Here's a brand new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword,
Onimusha.
coming in 2026.
Haven't played that too. I think I haven't played most of the games. What is this, JRPG? Horror?
Hello there, fallen samurai.
To think something like this was right under the city.
Looks like Last of Us. As for the gameplay, just different settings.
Everything you and your awful kind put him through, too. Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you something to cheer you up.
It looks funny more than scary. Yeah, I see that the graphics, like, it's okay, but like, it's like isolated. The player is like avatar is isolated a little. Someone has lots of the imagination creating those crazy monsters.
Sorry. Anyway, do enjoy.
Good evening, Eric. Onimusha. Okay. I haven't played it and I don't want to, honestly.
The automated industry complex will be the link, connecting and uniting every fragment of this shattered world. This is the driving force
What is
that will keep
this?
us going.
Gacha anime.
Continuous improvement is essential for keeping pace with advancements in technology. Enfield. They don't simply talk about our dreams. We do what we can to make them a reality. All operators accounted for. The team is ready for the mission.
Was ist das? Yeah, one more gacha anime game similar to how this called Genshin Impact, just in different settings. Yeah, lots of the JRPGs already on the market. Likewise, then Stalker 2 is amazing. Anything else doesn't excite me anymore. Maybe I'm getting old. Yeah, Stalker 2 is a nice game. It's not perfect, but nice. I think on my streams I gave it like 7 out of 10, something like this. But still, it's not the best game that I have ever played. Have you ever been flying in Norway? No. Red dwelling, no. Beijing. Lots like Chinese companies started to produce lots of the games. Like Wukong is their hit game from the last year. I haven't played it, but people said it's a good one. Like it has really good ratings and reviews. Kingdom of Sweden. Game looks like satisfactory, and Genshin Impact is love childs. Yeah. Denys, more travel videos. Yeah, I think I'll film something more.
She was fine.
I want to collect some mushrooms in the forest.
A world where we are the one and only human race.
I'm afraid your friends came far too late.
The Trinity. Again, some crazy shit is happening here.
Why is she here?
Oh, it's nice gameplay actually. The action.
You tore my heart out when you took him from me. Now it's your turn.
But it's like visually it's not the perfect game here.
Over the Alpha and let us end this war.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother. Thank you.
Download the demo now. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? Interesting graphics. It's like virtual reality. So they just show us different games just like that without any breaks, not telling anything about those or what. Not even telling the out now. Void Breaker. Interesting.
You guys
Okay.
having fun so far?
Yeah, it's fun.
Got a lot
Just
of
need
shows
more
still coming your
explanation.
way. All right. Now it is time to head back
Game
into
looks,
the wasteland. We're talking about the TGA award-winning Fallout series based on Bethesda's legendary RPG
Bethesda.
franchise.
Glitching
Season 1
game.
earned universal praise for its
Production.
tone, storytelling, and original characters, not to mention how faithfully it brought Bethesda's game world to life.
Yeah.
Later this year, the series returns to Prime Video for Season 2.
Ah.
Tell us more.
Fallout
Please welcome to O&L
series,
some very
okay,
special
okay.
guests. Series executive producer Jonathan Nolan, executive producer Geneva Robertson-Dorrit,
Okay.
and stars Ella Purnell and Aaron Moten.
Super. I haven't watched the series, Fallout series, because I recently subscribed to to Prime. I think I should watch it because I used to be fan of Fallout, and the series it has kind of the good reviews. I think I should check it out.
Great to see you all. Welcome to Cologne and Gamescom. Jonah, we've got 5,000 Fallout fans here in the hall tonight, millions more watching online, and we can't wait to hear about the new season.
Yeah, we're very excited. We literally just wrapped, jumped on a plane, and came out to see you guys. Gamescom is actually really kind of where it started for us. The journey.
Hi, Ozzy.
2 years ago, we asked Todd Howard to come here.
The series is
and
better
show
than
the very
most of the
first
Fallout
footage
games.
that anyone's seen anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Season.
It
We
could be
didn't
like
come because
this.
We figured if the reception was
I played
negative,
Fallout
just blame
4
it on
actually
Todd.
recently, and I didn't like it.
So we're back.
My best is
and given
Fallout
that history,
2.
It's that much more disappointing that we didn't bring any footage to show you. guys.
Fallout series is pretty good.
Well, let's talk a bit
I would
about,
say like Fallout 2 is
Season
my
2, as we
favorite.
see behind us.
So Fallout 2, then New Vegas, and then Fallout 1.
School ended last season dealing with a lot of family troubles, so we thought it would only be right to send
Dennis,
them
wanna
to the
go
most
for
family-friendly
beer
town in
with
the
me
wasteland to go
Friday?
deal with their shit.
No,
And
don't
along the
have
way,
time.
we're really excited
I'm
to
so
take them
sorry.
along to
I just wake up and I work. Sorry, I don't have time.
See what you have in store for us for Season 2. Ella, it's great to see you.
Yeah,
again.
at work
Thanks for
I
coming out to
spend some
Cologne.
time with family,
Last
work
time we
again,
saw you was
so
at Game Awards when Fallout
especially
won,
now I don't have
Best
time.
Adaptation.
Maybe
You're up
winter
against
time
yourself
we can
and
go.
Arcane, and you won for Fallout. Congratulations. We want to talk about Lucy's journey in Season 2. How do you think her exposure to the wasteland is going to sort of affect her Vulture sensibilities this time?
Yes, the question is, what is she gonna do when she finds her dad? Is she gonna bring him back to her vault and give him justice, or is she gonna give him wasteland justice, which is the ghouls' justice? I think a central question of the season is whether Lucy will transform the ghoul or whether the ghoul will transform Lucy, and how much they will influence each other.
Okay, I like it. Aaron, let's talk a bit about
Interesting
Maximus,
tattoos
who
she
went through
has.
quite an evolution last season. Now that Lucy and Ghoul are kind of heading to New Vegas, tell us about Maximus. How does he get deeper into the Brotherhood of Steel this season?
Have you seen Stalker Anomaly?
Yeah, when we first
It's
met Maximus, all he wanted
looks
was to be
really
a knight.
cool with
And
yeah.
now, in
No,
very Fallout fashion, it's a
Haven't
little bit
seen
of
it.
a careful what you wish for. moment.
How's the weather in
So
Switzerland?
here he is now with
Weather
his
is
newfound
hot.
status, trying to make the world a better
Like
place
today it was
in
plus
an
32, I guess.
Extremely, or I guess deeply flawed society.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we cannot wait to see what you guys have in store for season 2. Let's talk a bit about Ghoul. Can we expect more sort of Cooper Howard flashbacks as well in season 2?
Yes, absolutely. Cooper Howard and the Ghoul, played by the amazing Walton Goggins, definitely coming back. We have so much more to do. Obviously, we ended the last season with Cooper Howard dealing with, I think, a very common marriage problem.
Fallout, yeah, Fallout 2 is my favorite. Here in Netherlands, hot, yeah, it's hot here too. Probably it's the last hot time before autumn kicks in.
All right, well, we'll look
with
to,
rain and
how that
everything.
unravels. Now, season 1, of course, was known for amazing original characters that you guys built in the Fallout world. We thought that was so cool, but now
Dennis, you have to play Glory to the Heroes.
Fans here want to know: are we going to see any more direct ties?
Really? There is the game Glory to Heroes. Just wanna check it out. Oh, we have a thunderstorm. We really, really have the sky thunderstorm. Just a moment. Here's the good website, or you might download the application. It's called Sky Vector, just for you to understand what is happening with the weather. So it shows the map, all the airports. You have the weather information if you know the codes like METAR and TAF. And here you can select satellite IR4 images, and it gives you the weather information. And here indeed, yeah, the weather is interesting. So in Switzerland it could be like stormy, yeah? It could be really stormy here. It's stormy also in France. In Netherlands it's fine. UK, usual weather, yeah? And here you can see like the progress of how the weather moves. So yeah, it moves forward. So soon in like southern Germany, what do we have here? Stuttgart, maybe this night will be bad weather. And yeah, here Friedrichshafen, bordering with Switzerland. So soon southern Germany will fill this stuff. But now in France, yeah? And maybe also in Netherlands, Betsy, for you. It's gonna be rainy, maybe. You'll see. So Sky Vector, really good website. You may also have like different weather information. But I choose usually satellite, like satellite IR4, it shows. And I heard like thunderstorms already, so maybe this cloud is coming. Big one. Final little cool down. Yeah. I wonder if there is something interesting happening with this. Ain't over yet. That's the trailer of.
Get lucky, shall we?
Is it a new trailer or has it been published yet? she shoots like this, not like this, but like this from the side, not aiming at all. Oh.
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
Stream. Hello, totally insane.
How about that? That looks incredible. Deathclaw, of course.
There's the other guy was right. There will be a new game, Glory to the Heroes, about Russo-Ukraine war.
The first drop of the all-new
Yeah.
season 2 poster.
I'm gonna mute this one and we're gonna go. Like, yeah, I need to close my Photoshop. Yeah, the thumbnail. No, I don't want to save it. Okay. I just want to listen what they will tell now, and I'm gonna check the game.
And next month, the adventure continues with The Order of Giants, a story expansion with new puzzles and foes. Here is your first look at the gameplay and a special announcement.
Indiana Jones again. Lucasfilm and Bethesda.
What do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
Fierce warrior. Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD.
I didn't like the first game, so
giant.
they released, I think, in the last year. Yeah, I played it a little. I didn't like it. So maybe here we go to Glory to Heroes game. Glory to Heroes. Really? It's available or coming soon? Add to the wish list, of course. I need to log into Steam. Steam application. Maybe we can go here. Glory to here. Hero yes. Glory to Hero yes. It's the Quartal 4. Looks like Stalker from this perspective. And for the graphics, really... No, graphics is good. The models are lagging a little. I can see it. But maybe the release will be okay. Wow, what was that? Music is awesome. Just we'll make it lower. Oh, you can fly drone here. Rifle, M-type, M4 maybe. Kalashnikov. I wonder if we can play with squads, or there is the single player or what. I'll check it out. SKS, wow. Jeez, the blood simulation is fantastic. Very similar to Stalker. Stalker 1, I would say. Stalker, the first generation, yeah. Just Stalker. I would say it's hard to spot enemies. And this trailer is lagging, of course. Yeah, it's lagging. I hope they will optimize this game. Artillery. Yeah, I think there is no game with artillery, right? Or there is. Like if you... some sort of the battlefield, right? Like there is no artillery, right? I think in Arma you have mortars, but no artillery. Oh my god. Looks like the bloodsucker from Stalker. Wow. Yeah, really looks interesting. One more trailer. Maybe this one is better. Well, this graphics looks okay. Yeah, again, standard Ukrainian homes. Was it for the certain? Hello. Finally, a little cool down, yeah. Oh, on a boat. That's awesome. Oh, in a mask. Something new. I bet this game will be hard. Not the standard shooter. Like all of the Ukrainian games are usually like that. They're not hard. They're not easy. Wow. What is this rifle? Position captured, so you should capture some. Okay, and drone, of course, drone. And you can shut down the drone. Wow, that's awesome. A shovel in inventory. Wow, looks really like surroundings. Looks like real. I mean, all of the fences and everything. Toilet outside. Oh shit! And it looks like the shooting should be okay. I see how it recoil and everything. It looks so nice. And the fact that you can move your rifle like on the side, yeah, like this. Usually it happens like that in real life. Strange. Interesting. Oh, was that the gliding bomb? Such a huge one. Phew. Demo to 2nd January 2020. Ah, it was the release of the demo. Okay. Can you play for Ruskis too? No, night vision. What is this? M777. Looks promising, actually, but I understand it will not be like super duper booper game, but looks interesting, really. This is BMP2. This is, what is this? T-64 tank. And this is, I think, Marder. Should be Bradley as well. M777. Again, T-64 tank. BMP-2. Maybe T-72. And this is BTR 80. Could be. Russian Kamaz. By the way, command center. See, with antennas. Yeah. Interesting. So, Q4 this year. One of my friends won this game. So, it's single player, it's MMO, online PvP, online co-op, family sharing. You requested access. Keep an eye. Okay. Planned release date Q4. Early access coming soon. The developers of this game intend to release as work progress developing this feedback players. I think I can contact them. Like who is Deftone Games? Who are they? Deftone Games. I think I might contact them. Right? Deftone Games is the game development studio, and they're also the creators of the video game Glory to Heroes, a tactical military shooter. The studio is also known for being nominated for the Most Promising Game Award. And Idle, okay, they are working since 2023, and they have what, Twitter page? I think I can go from... Oh, no, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Photoshop again. Deftone Games. Okay, what we have here? Let's go to... What? World of Tanks, or what is this? Again, we're going to the Gamescom opening. War Thunder, or what is this? Yeah, that's for the trailer, of course, this graphic will be awesome, but in a game it will not be like this. I think it's World of Tanks. Yeah, for sure. Maybe new mode or new version, blah blah blah. Russian style. Turret to the skies. Battlefield 1942, made in 2002, had artillery, so it's not new. Oh, I see. Best viewers on... we have bots here. I think I should block bots.
The World of Tanks Update 2.0 lands September 3rd. This is the biggest update in the game's history, featuring 16 Tier 11 tanks and tons of new and upgraded features.
Absolutely. All right, next. Saber and Focus delivered Space Marine 2, one of the most fun action games of the generation. Well, next year they are set to do it again in John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. This FPS action game combines classic 80s action
I think I'm
horror
a little late for the show. What
this leads to darkness, but it also shows that we cannot simply stand by and watch. When this happens, we must take action.
Somehow it's not like kind of interesting for me. I don't know why. Okay, I want to search Deftone Games. Boom. Store Steam Power. They have their own store. On Steam, yeah. Absolutely. I was there already. Okay, 220,000 wishlist on Steam, and I just added. Boom. What is this? Okay, our help for the team. Test fight with randomizer. Okay, I will follow. I can write them the message. Can I? Can I test your game? Your game, sorry. Those are my messages. Yeah, I actually spoke with MK Mapping. He's pro-Russian fucking piece of shit. I blocked him already. Okay. Test your game. I have YouTube channel about Ukraine. I don't know if they answer, but maybe not. I guess. Oh, you don't see me. Fuck. You don't see me. I forgot to show you like the Jake Bro. Yeah. We had some of the. He didn't answer. Hi Jake, tell me when you're free for cooperation. I shared the link for your new fundraise and mentioned it in my last. So I just told him, but he didn't respond. So I wrote to him, can I test your game? Something like this, but it's... we don't have lots of the viewers, yeah. Then there is the big topic, we usually have more viewers. But it's fine, like yesterday we had, like I think 300 viewers, but now it's 50 on YouTube, so it's fine. Yes, I'm Dutch and I live in Ukraine with my family. Oh, interesting. And on Twitch, we have just 5 viewers. Awesome. Okay, let's go to this shit. Let's check it out.
Those games making the world a little better. Please check them out, everyone,
See you,
and
Betsy.
check out all the great initiatives of Gamescom Cares. Now, we have much more Gamescom ONL to come. Next, it's a very special performance of the music of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, plus Resident Evil Requiem.
I think I'll go to the current.
Whatever's lurking, it's behind this gate.
Guys, honestly, it's not interesting for me. I understand, like, lots of the people watching, like, 213,000, but somehow it's not interesting. Even the Russians are streaming this.
Ничего, блять, оригинального творчески, пиздец.
I feel bored. Yeah, honestly. I'm tired of this blah blah blah. And the games are similar or mostly the same. Imagine you two super... Yeah, there are so tall people in Netherlands, guys. They're very tall. They're crazy tall. I think it's the tallest nation in the world. Could it be? I think it could be. Average in the Netherlands, but a little above average here. Okay. They say that this vehicle is kaputted. We have it breaking Russian vehicle has been, but where is the video? No video. After speaking with Putin, Trump called Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban to discuss his blockade of Ukraine's EU accession talks. Bloomberg reports that the move came at the request of European leaders meeting with Zelensky at the White House, who urged Trump to pressure Orban. The Hungarian Prime Minister later made it clear he won't change his stance stating Ukraine's EU membership offers no security guarantees. Budapest is now being floated as a venue for new Putin-Zelensky talks. Oh, yeah, I heard the rumors that they want to talk in Budapest. Yeah, Budapest Memorandum reminds, yeah. Also maybe Geneva, some other place. Putin allegedly, according to some agencies, invited Zelensky to Moscow. Zelensky refused. So some craziness is ongoing. I will record the video today about this this nonsense. Trump called Putin to tell him he left his underwear in the White House. He wasn't in the White House. They met in Alaska. I hope Putin flies over Ukraine. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Like, the news are overwhelming us. Trump's administration struck deportation deals with Honduras and Uganda to take immigrants who aren't their citizens. Oh. New York Times. During talks with the European Union leaders yesterday, Trump stepped away from his guests to call Putin. They discussed a potential Putin-Zelensky meeting, followed by a trilateral including Trump. Putin suggested Moscow as the venue. Trump politely declined, according to the senior EU diplomat. Yeah, for Trump it would be a defeat to go into Moscow. And for Zelensky too. Treasury Secretary, 10 minutes ago. Before the war, less than 1% of India oil came from Russia. Actually, it's true. Now it's 42%. Easy money. Easy oil, yeah, very cheap oil. The system is allowing India to profiteer by buying cheap Russian oil, reselling it, yeah, pocketing 16 billion in excess profit. This opportunistic arbitrage is unacceptable. The United States sold more oil to India before. They want just to sell more oil. That's the... Oh, God, this family was perished yesterday in Kharkiv. Trump called Orban after meeting. Okay, one more source in Bloomberg. I think the same source. Why Orban is blocking Ukraine's accession talks with the EU? Yeah. But it seems like Putin will still block, from what we understood. Japan is ready to join efforts to guarantee Ukraine's security, Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said. He did not specify how. Venezuela bans all drones flights, sales and training nationwide after Trump raised the bounty on Maduro to 50 million over alleged narco ties. Only state security and defense forces are exempt. No DJI drones? On new strike of Ukrainian MiG-29 in Zaporizhia region. Again, 4 parked Bundeswehr vehicles were burned in arson attack in Kassel, Germany. They burned the vehicles regularly there. Just maybe a couple of months ago or 3 months ago, several vehicles were burned. And again, possible political motives. Of course. This is freaking 24 minutes ago. Trump. The museums through Washington, but all over the country, are essentially the last remaining segment of woke. Cancel museums. Museums through Washington, but all over the country, are essentially the last remaining segment of woke. The Smithsonian out of control. Cancel museums. Cancel everything. Education, we don't need it. Museums, we hate it. Yes. Destroy everything. Trump. What is this? Reporters are by first selling thousands operating in Yellow Sea. Speculation whether Chicago landing barges would also be in the move. Bogdana self-propelled artillery. Awesome. Ukraine produces many of them already, but loses many as well. How many F-16 planes does Ukraine have? Hell, I know. Maybe around 20. Washington DC is having large drop-offs tourists. Yeah. An American European Ukrainian Commission has reportedly been formed, led by United States Secretary, I'm sorry, Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is crazy. He's like the only guy probably working from the Trump's team. He has 4 freaking positions, and now it's 5th. He will lead the American European Ukrainian Commission. Proposal that will draft the proposal for security guarantees similar to those provided by NATO Article 5. Okay, at least something, you know. Major retailer Green. White House press corps under Joe Biden never asked thought questions during tyrannical COVID lockdowns. Budapest Memorandum 2.0 is coming. White House, Budapest for peace. They really speak about the possible meetings with Zelensky, Putin, and so on, but in fact, it's well, if they speak like that, it might happen, but the probability is still low. My new video with the train, I wonder how it performs. Oh, it performs very well. We are in the freaking first place from... Yay! I'm gonna thank my fellas. Many thanks for watching. I will delete it. Too puffy I am. Okay, for you page, YouTube team, why don't you name a more ironic duo? Lolik and Bolik. Now this the range of Flamingo, yeah, it's long range, could be. Some stupid memes. Wow. I have this in the rec. Oh yeah, the current situation on the front lines is like this. I already mentioned it in my video, but it's worse than that for Russians. They are just in this local forest. That's it. I wonder if Ukraine is capable to cut this entire, like the part of the Russian army here. 93rd separate, it's the Ukrainian brigade. 93rd separate brigade. But still Russians are presented here. Yay. Saurus.
Because the credibility
Meloni with her expression. She's always like that. I don't know why, but
at least
she has this mimic.
Beginning of the serious negotiations from next step on. So I would like to emphasize this.
Her big eyes, they're like always running around.
From the next meeting, which should be a try.
Like she's, what the hell am I doing here? Hi, Flores. Then we'll see Koreans on the lines again. I think it's very soon. If I was Russian, I would leave Crimea now. Yay.
Guardi, allora, intanto io penso che sia questa una giornata importante. Dopo 3 anni e mezzo noi abbiamo avuto una Russia che non dava alcun segnale di dialogo, che pretendeva la capitolazione di Kiev. Oggi finalmente si aprono degli spiragli di dialogo. Perché? Si aprono degli spiragli di dialogo perché c'è una situazione di stallo sul campo e noi lo dobbiamo ricordare, perché quella situazione di stallo sul campo è stata, noi siamo al fianco dell'Ucraina.
I think she has kids. I'm not sure about... I think she doesn't have a husband. She had a boyfriend and they broke up. Boyfriend was younger, I think, than her. I read about it some time ago. Well, you can have your personal attitude towards her, but she supports Ukraine, so I like it. This is Russia, St. Petersburg, Russia. A Russian reenactment of war. Russian how to read this word? Reenactment of war. 1812. They need to take the guy to the front line, really. She sounds like she smokes. Yeah, her voice is not like... bah. It doesn't fit her at all. Kharkiv, still a good city, but some of the districts were bombed. Like nothing really is happening. Oh yeah, that's the old Russian map, which they showed on their TV. Kiev, everything like Kharkiv is encircled, Sumy taken, but in fact, like, they were just the small advancements across the roads, and that's it. That's what Russians showed at the beginning of the war. And you see Russia, like Ukrainian forces encircled here. They don't show the map where they take Moldova. And yeah, and here you can see like they advanced. They even show they advanced, like they colored with those dashes, you see, Ukrainian territory. But in fact, there was no intervention from Transnistria Republic. They just color everything in red. Red. It's interesting that also they color themselves in red color. Usually enemy is in red and you're in blue or green, something like this. But for Russia, they are red. Even for Russia. This is so like they like de facto they took Izum like this. And later on they were kicked out from this area and from this northern part as well. Then the war is over, Denys. Are you going to back Borispol? I will see. I don't know what might happen. Denys, are you doing something with your TikTok page? No. Is it something... I don't post on TikTok. I don't have time for it, honestly. Macron calls Putin an ogre, who has to keep eating for his own survival. Oh my God, yeah. Mr. Beast, we sent 1 million African refugees into Europe. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Callan is in Estonia, I guess.
Isn't going to stop. So this isn't in Ukraine. These tanks are carrying out training exercises in Estonia, and they're doing that because Putin isn't going to stop at Ukraine. Putin has said himself that he wants to keep marching west all the way to Poland. And as the entire world's media gathered in Alaska to listen to Putin's nonsense about wanting peace, nonsense about wanting a ceasefire, this is what Putin actually wants. And it's war and destruction. Because again, he said it himself, he isn't going to stop at Ukraine.
А старинное правило, там, где ступает нога русского солдата, то наше.
And drive 1 hour down that way and you'll see new trenches that this country is building to stop Russian tanks steaming across the border. And the same people that say this is hysterical, the same people that say this isn't possible, are the same people that thought Putin wouldn't steam into Ukraine. And so instead of listening to these peace talks and giving Putin a second of your time, instead of inviting him to a brunch, we should be focusing on one thing, that Russia isn't going to stop unless it is stopped. And that's stopped with military might and stopped with real deterrence. And this is also happening in Estonia because this country knows what it's like to have Russia as its neighbors. This country was colonized by the Soviet Union.
Honestly, guys, if this happens like Russian intervention, the outcome will be very bad for Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania because the population is small, so reserves are small and everything is small, army is small. And geographically, having just this small little border with Poland, the only NATO country that borders Lithuania, yeah, it could be difficult with supplies. You see, Ukraine has lots of, like Hungary, we do not count because they do not provide even transit for Ukrainian military. But still, we have like Poland, we have Romania, we have Slovakia. They like big border, yeah, with NATO countries, and they provide Ukraine with supplies, so no problem with that. Here, just I think 60 kilometers of the border for the possible supplies through the ground, and yeah, just few of the roads there, I think. Maybe I can check it out on Deep State. They do not specify. Maybe we can go to Topa. There are no any roads even. Like how can you supply? Oh, there is a one road, yeah? This is it. One road, but it's the secondary one. The other road also kind of secondary. And the third road. That's it? Oh no, here you have it. But those are not the main roads here, because this area is swampy. It's freaking forest swamps. And it's not too big, like how many kilometers? Where is Belarus? Like if we draw like the straight line, or more or less like this, 80 kilometers across the border, and straight line 67. So supplement of the group, NATO group in Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, I think will not be possible at all if Russians cut through the corridor, Suwalki corridor, to reach their remote land of Kaliningrad Oblast. What was that game you were playing that was the six? Yeah, it was Broken Arrow. Yeah, Broken Arrow. I think, it was developed by Russians, Ukrainians, and French developers. But I think the office is located in Russia. Yes, we have. Yeah, in case, like, maybe Russia is seeking for the ceasefire in Ukraine, like, but I don't think so. But they might accumulate some of the extra forces, like, for example, in Belarus military drills, some sources say that they might have up to 20,000 forces deployed. Military drills will start in September. Belarus will deploy roughly 8,000 soldiers. So kind of the significant group, yeah. And Russia may reinforce it even. So, and I think it will be enough to break through this corridor if they really want to. Like another variant is to attack Narva area, mostly Russian-speaking regions bordering Russia. And Estonia, it's also going to be kind of hard. Also, Russians, they do have lots of the drones. They have Navy deployed, so they may block supplies for NATO countries here. So we'll see if there will be the confrontation, if there is the confrontation in this case. But I think, like, from geographical perspective, that's the most tasty part for Russia, if they really want to escalate. So not Poland, because Poland, after all, has a bigger army compared to Baltics, bigger population. It would be a disaster for Russia to go to Poland, because it's going to be like the second Ukraine for them. But Baltics, I don't think that they can resist with the forces they have without proper military support. And physically, it could be difficult to support them, because again, if Russia cuts this corridor, if Russia blocks Baltic Sea with their navy, so only aviation is left in this case for allies, just aviation. But with aviation, you're not winning wars with just aviation. Yeah, you might help your ground forces, but only with aviation it's no go. Like, for example, if we take Houthis, map is not showing them, it's below. Like, there is the coalition using aviation forces against freaking Houthis, targeting them constantly, and still later on they're sinking some of the ships, so you cannot get rid of them using just aviation. No, you need to land the ground forces. Coolest name ever. What do you say? 2 days and Baltic is gone. I don't think like 2 days. I still think that's gonna be like not the easy walk for Russia, but with the resources, for Ukraine, like Ukraine before the war had 40 million population. Yeah, now it's 30 million minus 10, but still it's a lot, like 30 million. Here is like 4.5 million maybe 5 million in the best case scenario. 5 million versus 130 at least million country. And this army is maybe 5,000 soldiers. Like, we might check out, yeah? We might go combined Estonia land. Okay. They do not I think I need to go to my ChatGPT. I think it will search in internet. It will be easier. Just one way. Combined Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania forces is actually more than 5,000 reserves. Oh, but again, you need time to call for reserves, and they need like recurrent training for sure. So active personnel 7,700. Latvia roughly 17,000. Cool. I thought less. Lithuania 20,000 active servicemen. So we have combined almost 50,000. Not bad, not bad. But also 45,000 active duty and reserves 268,000. I thought that it's worse than that, but reserves we do not count because there will be not enough time. So 45,000. The problem is coordination between those countries. Like, you don't have the common military command to organize it very fast, So each country has its own military, and they cannot fight in coordination, let's say. And if Russia, for example, attacks Estonia, do you think that other countries will join right away? Maybe they will, maybe not. Because here we count hours and days in case of Russia attack on Baltic countries. And those European blah blah blah, like yesterday we were in the stream and they were speaking about, we don't know, the coalition of the willing, maybe we'll deploy the forces, maybe we'll not deploy the forces. And it will be like this blah, blah, blah if Russia attacks as well. There will be, maybe we call for emergency meeting, maybe not. Okay, what should we do? Maybe more sanctions on Russia. Orban, please unblock the new package. So those bureaucrats are there killing everything. But Russia can't attack with surprise. Actually, now they can. Like Colin Robertson, here he says about they're building the trenches, but according to recent reports, they were coming the last week. Yeah, I cannot find it right now to show you, but I read those news that nothing is ready. Like, they have just started to prepare those. If Russia attacks now, nothing is ready. Nothing. And it will not stop Russia. Like occasional trenches or something. Russia still has some time, but I think like Estonia and Latvia, Lithuania, they understand this threat. MK Mapping isn't pro-Russia. I think he is. It's my personal opinion. Maybe he is not pro-Russian, but he's anti-Ukrainian. Maybe it's like that. So I don't think that really they can have like huge resistance against Russia, those Baltic countries. And Putin understands that, and but the countries, those countries, they are preparing, and in the coming years, probably they will get ready for an invasion, for the Russian invasion, with all of those trenches, barricades. That's why Putin has the limited opportunity now, the window, right, to act. And now Dony is in power. Dony is kind of weak, too weak president to support allies in Europe. And do you think that America will really deploy their forces or nuke Russia if Russia attacks Baltic countries? No. Maybe what they might do is to apply more sanctions. That's it. And try to support Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania with military. But as we witnessed before, right? Here, if Russia cuts corridor, but even without cutting this corridor, it will be like Russia has drones and everything to cut supplies for NATO here. Absolutely. So I think Putin will do it. The only question is when. Where also, maybe in Narva, I think in Narva or Suwalki corridor, or simultaneously. They are reinforcing. They're reinforcing also their group in the northern part. They created the army group in St. Petersburg. They also, by the way, building some of the new bases near Finland. But I don't think that they will attack Finland after all. I think their goal is Baltics. It's more profitable. The weather is better also for military action on the ground. Russia did lose the winter war against Finland. Yeah. Putin had tacos for his state dinner. Yeah. Putin is crazy, but not suicidal. Yeah, he might start it from it's like boiling the frog or Overton window, like some provocations, he might start to the provocations. Like we already read today about the burning German vehicles, military vehicles, which continued to somehow burn. So there could be some of the riots in Estonia or Vilnius or whatsoever. And Russia will say, oh, Russians are suffering. We need to intervene with our military. So let's go there. There's ban whom ban. American forces, I don't think that they're in Baltics. I heard that Germany deploys their forces in Estonia, but it's not huge force. They just started the deployment for the next 3 years. They promise to deploy 5,000 of the troops. Studio? What studio? Totally insane. What are you telling? Studio de Ivan. Okay, I don't see him. Username studio. I don't see. Maybe I'm blind. Username studio. I go up and I don't see any sort of the username like that. War with NATO would be a bet for St. Petersburg. I don't think so. If they go to war with NATO, they will be close to Kaliningrad. Really? I think this is highly pessimistic and unrealistic view on the situation. Where is two NATO brigade groups in the Baltics? You're basically arguing that NATO countries are just going to watch literally thousands of their troops die and not have... Like, physically, it's hard to respond. You see? Like, how can you send reinforcements if Russia cuts it? Yes, I think Poland isn't going to do anything. Who knows? No one knows what it's gonna be. Maybe they're afraid to escalate. As usual. I think Poland and Ukraine alone could defeat Russia at this stage. It's hard to say, really. With the United States as the framework state. What do you think about Trump claiming he stopped 6 wars? No, it's the bullshit. Do you think Jake Bro has a body double? Yes, he has. I saw him. I have proofs that Jake Bro has body doubles. He appeared in many of the videos. I click one his video, he was there. I click his other video, he was there. How could it be? Simultaneously, 2 videos, he is speaking. No, I don't believe he has body double. Do you think Putin really uses body? No, I don't believe that. Then you will realize the next video about Ukraine. Then I finish the stream, record the video, and release. I think soon. Unbelievable sneaking into the comments and actually wrote it support Ukraine. Eh? Yeah, of course, there is the existential threat for Europe. That's why they are taking this matter serious about Ukraine. But I think we should expect some interesting provocation from Belarus this year. Uh, 2025. Okay. Russia, Belarus to hold joint military drill next month. Zapad 2024. September from 12th to 16th, but they may stay there. The first operation... The joint exercise usually takes place every 2 years. Yeah, it's also planned to include the simulated use of nuclear weapons. Although no specific details were given. I heard the rumors about Oreshnik also. Ukraine officials have warned previously that similar events could be used as potential cover-up for Russian troops deployment. Actually, Russia sends the similar troops or the same troops which were taking part in attack on Ukraine in 2022. Advertisement. Last year, Putin and his Belarus counterpart signed a treaty providing security guarantees. Nearby neighbor Lithuania, which shares 679-kilometer border with Belarus, is also conducting its military drill, Arsus Vilkas, taking place in August 22nd, so in a few days. The event was launched amid the arrival of Russian military equipment in Belarus. Okay. Deployment of the Russian hypersonic missiles has posed security concerns. what Reuters tells about it. Russian and Belarus military, so many advertisements. Russian and Belarus military exercises next month to evolve Oreshnik hypersonic missile. Yeah. Here we have it. But how many troops they gonna use? Similar stuff here, but they do not specify. Moscow Times. Okay. Last time they took place across 9 training grounds, Russia and 5. Officially about 13,000 Belarusian and some 200,000 Russian troops were involved the last time. What? Maybe it's... How it says that, but that's a lot. Maybe 22,000, I don't know. 1st of January, before Trump's Belarusian Defense Minister, International Marine Corporation, said that it would involve more than 13,000 personnel from Belarus. That's the huge number. But later on stated that some episodes that exercise would in fact be held closer to the borders of Lithuania and Poland, responding to speculation from the Western colleagues. It's not long time ago, yeah? Stated that some episodes of the exercise would in fact be held closer to the border of Lithuania. What's about the Russian forces there? Six days ago. Okay, I think I need ChatGPT once again. How many troops? Without question mark, but it's still... Okay. If you're asking about the number of involved military drills, Belarus commonly referred as Zapad 2025. Here's the breakdown. Official figures. Belarus Defense reports that the drill involved approximately 13,000 personnel. Independent Western estimates, NATO and other Western sources warn that the true figure could be much higher, possibly 100,000 up to 15,000 troops. 150,000 troops, sorry. Ukrainian President Zelensky has similarly cautioned that Russia may deploy 150,000 troops, equivalent of 15 divisions in Belarus. More announced Russian deployment breakthrough. Here is, very low number. I don't believe in this. So allies warn about the huge number. And for what they would deploy this number, yeah? So that maybe they plan something if this really happens. Unofficial analytics and intelligence sources speculate a much larger force. That's crazy. What also worries me that Russia intensifies blockade on their media. Critics of messenger marks to be checked for foreign influence. Russians will be recognized as the foreign agents for criticizing the government-mandated Russian Max Messenger. It is mandated on all new smartphones to be installed from the 1st September. Head of the State Duma Committee, it's the Russian Parliament, on the Informational Technologies and Communications, Sergei Boryatsky, said that an open and allegedly unfounded attack on a Russian application could be considered a reason to check for the foreign influence. According to political and situational... Okay, so people don't like this messenger Max, but they're forced to install it, and Russia cancels the alternate. They already blocked the calls for now, for WhatsApp and Telegram, and soon they're gonna block those completely. So you'll have, like, Russians will have just Max Messenger to use. It is down to filter information for what? Because Russia is planning to do something. I just wonder where they will do it, this provocation. In Ukraine? Or maybe not in Ukraine. I have kind of the worrying feeling about those coming military drills and everything. Yeah. Hello. Happy Tuesday to you, American Restoration. I have a question that's been bothering for a couple of years and would appreciate getting your precise... What kind of question? Russia is a failed state. Like in long term, yes, but now it's still barking. Has been losing lots of the people. They don't have much air defense. They still have air defense. They produce in air defense, but they lost a lot. Why do they keep it at it? Why do they keep fighting? Political will of Putin. Nobody stops him. Russian society is okay with it, and they attack. Yeah, they just keep at it. Yeah, they just keep. Putin doesn't see the threat for his power. He thinks that it leads to consolidation of society, and he feels okay with this war. He cancels all of the opposition media, using war as the how to call this name in English? Using war as the reason to do it. Yeah. So Russia went to more dictatorship since the start of the war. He likes it. And he also, like, well recognized politician, you know, he flies to meet with Donny. He's so good. Everyone thinks, okay, what Putin may do. Okay, there will be a Putin's meeting. Putin says that. Putin said this. So he feels really important. Telegram videos. No, they will be. There is no problem with Telegram for Ukraine. And for others. Telegram will be blocked for Russians. I will also miss it because I subscribe for many Russian Z channels. Sometimes they also share interesting information. So maybe I will subscribe for them on Max. It's certainly not the hard and fast rule for this intelligent estimates, but based on reality. Yeah. After Putin's call, Trump rank Orban. Yeah, I think I already saw those news. I think I need to record the video, guys, and upload on the channel, so I need to go. Thank you for being with me. See you tomorrow on the stream. I hope to update you every day, and we have some of the streams also every day. Stay awesome. Ciao.